Hello everyone, thank you for clicking in to my channel. So why are you here? Let me give you a brief introduction of myself. Okay, so I am actually a Singaporean here, residing in Singapore. I hope via this channel I can give anyone and everyone out there some perspective towards financial matters, be it savings, investments, insurance, shares, bonds, you name it. To the best of my ability, I'll give you my few cents worth. Okay, so let's cut it to the chase. What's the purpose of this video? Okay, this is actually the first time I'm doing YouTube, and this is actually the first time I'm recording myself for YouTube. So any feedback, be it good or bad, will be greatly appreciated. Okay, please be kind. Okay, so this video I'll try to break down into 3 agendas for you in order to save your time and then you know why are you here. Okay, first I'll give a brief background of who I am. Okay, that will give you a better perspective of why are you listening to me. Secondly, why am I doing this? Okay, via YouTube. And lastly, what do I hope to achieve from YouTube? Okay, let's get going. Okay, so who am I? I'm actually a mid to late 30s Singaporean, like what I mentioned earlier. I've been working in the finance and banking industry for the past 13 years. Yes, 13 years. So I've actually worked in the big 3 local banks here in Singapore, as you can see over here. So I started off as a fresh grad, entering my first bank. We call it Bank O, as a sales consultant, which I work all the way up to become a relationship manager, sales manager, and then a branch manager. Okay, this is actually one of my awards which I have won at Bank O, at being one of the top 20% in the distribution network. Okay, so yep. So besides that, after that, I actually moved on to Bank U, where I actually continue to become a team head, branch manager, business manager, be it how you want to call it. It's the head of a branch or a team, simple as that. Okay, so from there I actually have won a few awards over here, which you can see as one of the top team heads here in the bank itself. So yep, these are things that are part of my history, but all these are not to show off or even show how good I am. To me, it's a part of my history, and I feel that it's important because every moment of our life we are creating history. Every second that has passed is history. So I think it's important that we make full use of every second, every moment of our lives. Okay, so having said that, the background of me in the banking industry for the last 13 years, and what have I done for people out there in the past. I provided financial advice to people from all walks of life here in Singapore, people whom I cross paths with during my course of work, people who I cared for, people around me, my friends, my family. I provide them financial advice. So financial advice pertaining to how to grow their money better, how to save their money better, how to preserve their money better, and of course providing passive income and at the same time making their lives better. End of the day, anything pertaining to money, I'll try to give the best advice that I can. Okay, so yeah, if you are one of the customers which I have engaged before previously and supported me before, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you are one of the bankers that have crossed paths with me, whom I guided before, whom have tolerated with me before, I thank you for improving me, making me a better person to who I am today. And lastly, if you are one of the mentors that have guided me patiently, I thank you also. Okay, rest assured that if I were to make it one day via here, be it in life, you all will never be forgotten. Okay, So that's the brief introduction of myself, Rafe. Okay, secondly, why am I doing this? As we all know, currently in this market condition, everything is so volatile. So I hope that I can leverage on my experience to provide useful insights to people out there. And of course, not just helping people out there, a part of it is for me as well. Why do I say that? Because currently, just to share, I'm actually not working at the moment. So what that means is I've left my previous employment. So while I'm looking for my next career opportunity, it makes sense for me to keep myself updated, to keep myself, informed of what's happening around the world, and what's better than to keep in touch via social media and through this channel. At least I know that whatever that I'm doing via this channel, it could be useful for my next career role, for my next group of bankers, or for people out there who find it useful. So I'm doing it for myself also. I'm not so selfless as is to help people and not for myself. I mean, let's be realistic over here. Okay? So I hope that via here, I can actually provide something useful. And I hope that via YouTube, I can, create some form of passive income. Who knows, right? At least I'm doing what I can to generate more sources of income. So I thank my family, my spouse, for allowing me to do that. So why do I say that? Because as we all know, not working means no income. Am I right to say that? So in a way, we have to find ways to generate income. So through my previous banking days, I'm fortunate enough to have a bit of savings, done a bit of financial planning, and also able to save up. So what I can say means I do not need to worry that I don't have a roof. I do not need to worry that my bills, my installment, where do they come from to be paid next month? I don't need to worry for now, and I can be doing this. So I thank everyone whom I cross paths with to be letting me be able to do this. Okay, so how far and how long this can go, who knows? But at least, guess what? I wouldn't look back 30 years later and say, why didn't I started this? In my life, I always have a motto: never regret what you have done, only regret the things that you have not done. So that's why I'm here doing this, and hopefully that 30 years later I can watch this with my children and giving them some form of inspiration. Yep. Okay, so this is why I'm doing this. Okay, so lastly, what do I hope to achieve from this channel? Like what I mentioned earlier, I hope to leverage on my last 13 years of experience to share with people how you can make more informed financial decisions, be it investing your first dollar, saving your first dollar, or if you want a second opinion on how to make your money grow better, I hope this is the channel where you can get some inspiration or information or guidance from. Okay, so throughout the course of the journey which y'all will be with me, I'll be sharing with y'all a lot on how to save better, invest better, grow your money better, get yourself protected, and along the way, you'll be with me through my financial journey as I dabble into the stock market. That means really using the stock market as a form of income generation tool. So I hope that as I venture into my financial journey in the share market, that you all will be here to give me ideas. At the same time, I'll be giving ideas. So let's see. But of course, we all know right now the times are very volatile. Touch wood, fingers crossed. Who knows, a crash may be coming. So I'm not urgently or desperate to get into the market, but of course, eagerly waiting for opportunities out there that we can leverage on, and at the same time, get some form of capital growth and income. I believe this is the way to go if You all do not want to depend on your employer giving you a fixed pay every month and relying it as your sole source of income. Because I believe as we progress, we need to generate multiple sources of income. So this is how we can help one another. Okay, so yeah, I think thank you so much. If you have reached this point and you have not clicked away, I thank you so much for your support. Rest assured, the best is still to come. I'll be giving my best to provide quality content of value that I can provide to all my viewers and supporters out there. So feel free to give me any form of feedback, ideas, and email me. Okay, so yep, this is my first video done up. So if you have find this interesting, feel free to subscribe and like, and lastly, feel free to share with your friends, family out there. I can guarantee you that more value will be coming. So let's take the leap of faith together. Thank you.